That's odd. Shouldn't we be encountering track switches by now? It's as if the path is strangely
You jinxed it, President Obama. There it is, a signal on the left side of the tracks. Looks like we're about to make that crucial track switch. Time to get ready, folks.
Great aim there, President Marie. That was a spot-on shot.
No problem, Joe. My timing is right on point. Years of practice and a knack for precision pay off in situations like this. We're a well-oiled team, taking out those gremlins and wyverns on the fly. Here's to more successful track switches and smooth sailing. Well, railroading.
If this area is indeed haunted, it begs the question of how the railroad tracks were laid down in the first place without the creatures causing disturbances or interference. The logistics behind constructing a railroad through a cursed area like this must have been a challenge of epic proportions.
That's a reasonable assumption, Donald. It's more likely that they built these tracks a long, long time ago. Perhaps even before Widow's Run acquired its legendary reputation. This would explain why there are records of passenger trains running through this pass before they started disappearing. The hauntings and supernatural phenomena be a comparatively recent development.
So far, we're doing well. Fingers crossed. Let's keep up the momentum and make it through to the next tunnel. President Marie, with some luck and strategic track switching, we should be able to keep these locomotive wheels rolling and leave these creepy foes in the dust.
Hold on to your hats, gentlemen. We're almost at the tunnel, so brace for a potential change in atmosphere. We might encounter some more creatures or even face some challenges within this dark passage, but don't fret! We've got this! Stay focused and let's power through.
Chapter 4, The Valley of Reflections. Whoa! Based on the title, I have a feeling this is going to get even more intense. Valley of Reflections sounds ominous and treacherous, making me wonder what kind of horrors we're about to encounter.
Gentlemen, we need to be laser focused here since things are about to get tough. No idle chatter. Our full attention is required if we want to navigate through the Valley of Reflections.
Whoa, what's that?
Damn it, he caught us! We went too slow.
Who the hell even was that? Never seen anything like it before.
You know what? I reckon that was the creature the manual warned us about at the very start. It mentioned not to let him catch you, and now we've got a real glimpse of why. That thing is bad news.
Hang on tight, boys. We're almost at that tunnel. Hold your breath and get ready for the ride of a lifetime. Once we're through, we'll be in the clear. Or so we hope.
Chapter 5. Widow's Run. Oh boy, here we go. It's about to get real. Prepare for the ultimate test of courage, guys. We're entering the heart of the Widow's Run, and nothing good usually awaits in this part of the pass. Let's be extra vigilant and make it through in one piece, if possible.
Whoa, guys! There they are! Those missing locomotives we've been hearing about. This is both crazy and creepy. All this time, they've been right here, frozen in time and surrounded by an unnatural aura of haunting mystery. The sight of these abandoned trains only heightens the eerie atmosphere of Widow's Run. Just look at them gathering dust as if in a slumbering state of limbo.
Oh my word, you're right! Some of the missing locomotives still have their headlights on. This is unbelievable. It's like a ghost train graveyard out here. The fact that their headlights are still lit adds an extra layer of eeriness to this already creepy scenario. Those locomotives are like frozen time capsules, silently holding secrets within their metal carcasses.
How the hell did they end up like this? Could it be that the creepy creature we encountered earlier is somehow tied to all this? Did its presence cause these locomotives to just stop? The connection is too eerie to be a coincidence. Something sinister is at work here, and we need to find out what, and fast.
Hold on a minute, gentlemen. Take a look at the speed meter. It's filling up with some sort of dark, ominous substance. This can't be a good sign. It's like something sinister is taking over. We need to press on and figure out what's causing this before it's too late. If we don't get a move on, this darkness might consume us just like it did those other locomotives.
You're absolutely right. We gotta haul ass, fast. We can't let the speed meter succumb to the darkness, or it could spell certain doom for our locomotive. And there's a good chance that if the meter goes dark, the train will stop dead in its tracks. So buckle up, fellas. We gotta put the pedal to the metal and get the hell out of here before we wind up stranded or worse. Quick, we have no time to waste. We must go fast and keep the speed meter from filling completely with the dark force. If the darkness reaches the top, it's likely that it'll force the train to come to a grinding halt, and we can't afford that. We have to push through and find a way out of this nightmare before it's too late. Go, go, go.
Thank goodness we made it through. The darkness didn't overtake the speed meter, and we managed to keep the train chugging along. But that was a close call.
It seems we're stuck in a loop here. As we continue on this never-ending track, we'll encounter 3 more red switches. Hitting those switches is crucial to break free from this endless cycle. Just remember to stay on guard. Something tells me that the creature from earlier will make another appearance before this is over.
Aw, bummer. But I completely understand. We'll have to put a hold on our journey for now. Work calls, and you've got to answer. But rest assured, we'll pick right back up tomorrow and continue our quest to escape from this nightmarish loop. Until then, stay strong, stay safe, and don't let the creepy creatures get the better of you. See you soon. We've got a locomotive to rescue and a loop to break.